Hello everyone, it's NizzyBit coming at you with another video. This time I'm doing a pro club drop-in match with my goalie, and I just want to tell you guys the ways that you can improve your goalie and the best builds and tips and such. And my goalie, personally, I like the 6'4" build. He's not like too big, he's not too small, but he can still dive. And I think he's 178 pounds, and he's acrobatic. And the key is to just keep playing drop-in match after drop-in match after drop-in match, and your goalie will just keep getting better the more like objectives and accolades you get. And when it comes to saving the ball, like right there, that was a pretty good save. Don't press the buttons, as in like X and A and Y. Just do the stick. Just hold down left bumper so you stay in the little circle, and use the right stick to dive. Because if your reactions will be fine if the ball is able to go in the net. If the ball is going to go like far left or far right or above, your guy's not going to dive, and you're going to be like, oh, well, my reaction didn't really work. Nah, your actions, it didn't matter because it wasn't going in. And so just use the right stick and hold down left bumper, and you should be good. The only times I would ever tell you to use the X button, well, first of all, I don't ever use the A button. I never touch it. I never do anything unless like it gets passed back to me and I gotta pass it away. But the X button, if they get a through ball and you know, like you gotta, if it's you and the ball carrier, you just gotta come up and press X, and hopefully he kicks it right into you. There's nothing really you can do there. If he pops it over you, like that's just here and that. And so, sorry, but the X button, if a ball's coming at you, you're just gonna fall on the ground. I've done that so many times. Like, there's been games where you just have to work it out. You just have to work out your settings and everything. The Y button is, like, I use Y a lot for coming out of the goal when a ball's coming toward me to get, or on a corner when they're crossing it in. You can go up and either punch the ball or catch the ball. I think it's you hold it down to catch it, and then you release it right when it comes out. See, right here, the CPS are right before me, so I was lucky there. I thought I was gonna clear that though. But the Y button, you will either catch it or punch it. I think either one is better than a goal. Like, let's be serious right now. And so yeah, once you catch it, good play. But if they're right in front of the goal, like say they're coming in at like a 45-degree angle, most of the time, I'd say about like 80% of the time, they go near post. So just dive that way every time. And if they go far post, then you like the CPU goalie will kind of kick in, and they'll dive that way for you. But you just gotta like readjust. Like if it's coming in right here, if you took that shot, if he was a little bit closer with no man on him, it would have probably went near post. Because most people just run at the net and press B, and from that angle, you're always gonna go near. Right here, I use the Y button, pretty easy. You know, just standard, launch it to my teammate. But where was I? Oh yeah, the near post. Yeah, make sure you use the joysticks also. The only time holding down left bumper will totally screw you over is like when he's running down the side and then he cuts it back, because the circle won't register that. Oh yeah, right there. My editing kind of screwed up a little bit and they scored on me. I don't know why my goalie just stood there. I definitely pressed up on the right stick, but whatever, no big deal. Just won. Rocking a 6.3 rating. That'll get better, don't worry. But so yeah, I don't know why my goalie didn't move. But the CPU, the circle will screw you up if he cuts back super fast, and then you won't even be in the net. You'll be probably like behind it on the side. You'll be so far off that it'll be a goal every day of the week. The only things that are so hard to stop that just get me so mad are when two people are coming down and they pass it right in front of you. Because I go out to get the ball carrier, and I think he's gonna go near post. So I'm all worried about the shot, and then he dumps it off to his friends. Excuse me. Dumps it off to his friends, and they get a wide open goal because the freaking CPU center backs in pro clubs, because the CPUs are like, they could be 40 overall. We don't know, but they're terrible, and they're running by them, and they get a goal. So that's the only thing that you can't really stop. Things that have tripped me up in the past are driven crosses off corners, because they're so unexpected. I'm like out of the box, or I'm out of the 6-yard box, waiting for this thing to come down, and they do a driven corner, and I've got burnt by that once. But that was pretty sick play when it happened, so I wasn't too mad. But when it comes to penalties, I guess everyone just has their own preference and strategy. What I usually do is I press A, so my guy's like goofing around and then getting that, looking like an idiot. And then when the guy's running toward the ball, I press left on the left stick, so my guy moves left, and then I press left on the right stick, so I dive left. Because I just learned, since like playing so many matches at goalie, that people are gonna end up going left. It's just like the probability, I guess. I've saved quite a few ones that go left, and like at penalties, it is really just like they should score the penalty. It's lucky if you it's great if you make the play, but basically, so yeah, go left. If they go in the middle, it pisses me off, because you could have just stood there and it would have been fine. You're right there. I press Y, hold it down, and then I dropped it for some reason. I don't know what the hell happened there. I was trying to cross it or press X to the green guy, but I passed it, so no harm, no foul. But it could have been foul. That would have sucked. But yeah, so I would say go left and make sure you move first and then dive, because if you just dive, you're not gonna have enough room to get it. Right here, I press Y, go out and get that ball. Secondly, you need the goalie traits. The goalie traits help so much. Like, you just keep doing dropping matches and just keep working and working and working. Play with your friends, why not? And just keep it going. Keep getting better. You'll unlock some cool stuff like new cleats, new gloves. Yep. And then so yeah, that's basically the only way to get your rating pretty good, is just keep practicing. Like, there's no way you can if ands or buts around it. I wish there was a way you could go in like a practice mode, but maybe that'll be in FIFA 16, who knows. Right there, I punched it. I was expecting to catch it. It goes right back to them. They could have sniped me right there. That would have been bad. Excuse me. But yeah, penalties is nothing you can really do. When you're diving with the right stick, if you flick it, that's for balls that are closer to you. Like, if you flick it left or right, up and down, that's for balls that are closer to you. But if you hold it down, like right there, I held it down, so I made a big dive. That's for like the finesse, like way out, that you might be able to get. There are some finesse shots that you're just not going to get. Like, simple as that. Like, it just bends around you, and then your friends will be like, "Oh, why didn't you get it?" And it just bent. Like, it's a very good shot. That happens, definitely. But the only things I say you definitely should block are like just one out, like when they're coming down. They're pretty easy, like standard blocks, like saves. Hard ones to block that are like underrated hard, like low key hard. Definitely corners. Corners are hard to block if you don't go out and grab them. I try and go out and grab every single one, because for some reason, it might be my settings. I could probably change this pretty easy, but the camera won't switch. It won't like turn, and you'll get burnt by a header. And headers are they're just as hard as penalties, if not harder, because penalties, you know when it's coming. You don't know where the ball is going to be headed. You don't know who's going to head it. You don't know how hard it's going to go. You don't know. I'm too busy looking at the ball and not even looking at me or the guy that's going to head it. There's like 3 things you got to look at. It's very difficult. So I would just suggest to get the go up for corner trait. Oh no, not the go up for corner trait. Some trait, but go up, grab that ball, and kill that play. Because once you kill that play, there won't be any header, there won't be any goal. Because I've lost games in the 95th minute off a header, and that's the worst thing when your team fought a good ass game and literally the last shot, the last second of the game, it went in. That made me so mad. Right there, if you took that shot, it would have went near post. I'll put any amount of money on that. And if he jumped it off to his friends, that would have been bad. Right there, caught it, got laid out. That was funny. Luckily, I didn't like drop it or anything, but I'll take the foul. Passing it in on these is kind of difficult because I just don't know who to pass it to because there's like so many. There's everyone in the field, but yeah. So press Y and then the traits. Oh yeah, definitely get the traits. Keep playing them. We could have scored right there. That made me a little bit mad, even though I'm in a dropping match. But we score right there, tie up the game. My team bails me out. I think I got a 9.3 right now. My team's all celebrating, selly hard. You know, I'm coming down. What's up, guys? Oh, yeah. Oh, what the hell are they doing? All right. That's not YouTube appropriate. But, yup, near post. What did I say? You know, it happens every time. I got a 9.3 right now. So, I'm doing pretty well. Hope my team can pull this out. They got to bail me out. And what else? So, oh, yeah, the traits. I keep forgetting about them. The traits make your goalie go from, like, okay to really good. The traits help you out so much. The long throw and the quick release, so you can just throw it super fast. And the goal for corner, I've used it, I think, a couple times where you can go up and actually, like, play offense. And it does help because I'm 6'4", and everyone else is like 6 foot or 6'1", so I definitely have height advantage. And when you're playing not a dropping match because like you're assigned what jerseys you have, but when you're playing a pro club with your friends, there will be times where you, the goalie, like you, will be wearing the same uniform as someone on the other team. So that is definitely something you have to capitalize on. You can come out of the goal and run down the field and score because they won't know. Me and my friends have been burned by that. We'll be like, we don't even know if it's a goalie, if it's someone on their team. Like we're too busy worrying about if the goalie's not in so we can score. But even if we do get the ball, if the goalie's coming out and wants to play offense against you, don't shoot the ball. Because it's such a small chance that it's going to go perfectly straight in. It's going to bend. It's going to go over. It's going to go to the side. It's going to do something that you're just not going to be able to control. So I say just outrun the goalie. Just like pass it up and hopefully you get by the defense. And then if you get close enough, I'd say like right outside the 18-yard box, definitely let that rip. But yeah, watch out for that goalie wearing the same stuff as your team because it is confusing when they got a corner and you're wondering who this 6'6" dude is that came out of nowhere and scored the game winner.
And the decision is a corner here.
It's just insane. But yeah, make sure you get those traits. Make sure you just keep doing dropping matches, play with your friends, do some cup matches. Hopefully your friends won't bust your balls if you let in one goal. Because, you know, they're on offense. And, oh yeah, it takes this dude forever if I can pass it in. And they're on offense, they should score. But yeah, I feel like you need like a healthy balance of people on a pro club team. Like you definitely need like someone who can be the front runner and then like two like wingmen per se, and then definitely a goalie. Oh, human goalie is such an advantage in pro club. It's insane because the reactions and just like real time, just real time reactions when the ball's coming down and where you want to go. And then
he's looked to change the point of this attack.
What else? I've played other positions at Pro Club. I didn't really like it because Pro Club, you're not that good when you start out. Your guys' ratings are god awful, and it's just I find it like not that fun when I'm playing striker with a guy whose speed is trash and who cramps up in like the 80th minute. Like I've played games where we've cramped, me and my friend have cramped up, literally running down the field on a 2-on-1 situation. We're definitely gonna score here, and like one of us cramps up, and then we lose the ball, and then the game ends in a draw. Like that has happened before, more than once in any occasion. It's insane, but jeez. Oh yeah, this is a good through ball right here. I think, yep, we just go up 2-1 right there off a rebound. I really don't like rebound goals, but I'll take it, you know. But then a couple minutes later, nothing really happened. But yeah, rebound goals, when you can't do anything about that. Like when you're a goalie, if they're coming down and they shoot it so close to you, it's gonna bounce off you. And if it just goes to a guy, I guess you just gotta bite the bullet there, to be honest. There's absolutely nothing you can do. That's just like I guess that's just the pain of being a goalie. Like the definite, like how I describe being a goalie is your mistakes are amplified, but your your great saves will go unnoticed. That's just the way it is as a goalie, I guess. But I like it because like you basically get to have the game in your hands. Like it all depends on like if you make the save. Like I've made like game-saving saves, and it's like the best feeling in the world. But yeah, so this game ends 2-1. We win on a comeback. I think I end with a 8.6. I went down a little bit even though I didn't say anything. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Nizzy Bet, and hope you have a nice night.